very old.
However, I am sure all of the money that you save from the sales tax cut, I'm sure that pays it back.
Yeah, of course.
Which I'm thinking about it. I don't think there's any place in East Orange where you can buy like something that's over like a real like you know how there's like Best Buys and Walmarts and shit where like people make like large purchases of like some electronic bullshit. There's not any of that stuff here.
There's got to be a Walmart. No Walmart?
There's not a Walmart in East Orange, New Jersey.
I'm gonna think of something. You got a Bojangles?
There's not a Bojangles in East Orange, New Jersey. There's a KFC in East Orange.
Oh, there you go. And you pay 7 or you pay 3.5?
Plenty of supplies for you. Even got some
yeah, I was saying that 3.5 is on that $5 box.
Yeah.
If you're hurting for caps, I've also got box.
But you meant more like large retail, big box.
Yeah, like none of those stores are like a thing here. You have to drive out for that.
Oh, you don't have an Ashley's Furniture? I know you know what that is, though.
Yeah.
There was one in the mall here, and you couldn't park in their parking lot because they started getting mad because no one was ever at their store and people would walk through it without buying anything to get to the rest of the mall. And then they closed, and now they're a movie theater.
Well, it's like, how many times do people buy fucking furniture? And it's like, you only need like a couple of those places, like spread out. Like if you're in a bad place, it's like, no one's gonna go to your fucking store.
Well, to me it doesn't make any sense, because like, not many people are gonna go to your place to get furniture, like almost ever. So that's the first thing. And then the second one is like, why would you care if people are walking through your store? They otherwise wouldn't see what you have. Like, maybe you actually do get a sale every once in a blue moon just from... because it's an affluent area. So maybe there's some rich woman who's like, oh, there's no parking anywhere except for at Ashley Furniture, so I'm gonna park, and then she starts walking through and she goes, oh my, what's that uncomfortable piece of fucking shit plastic right there that's caught my eye?
That's more like it.
Howdy. So you're planning on taking on... I hope you didn't just bring...
This should be the easiest fight that I'll ever have in this entire game. Mainly because I'm supposed to do this fight at, like, level 1. Then again, Joe Cobb did not die easily. I think I'll be fine.
So what's going on?
Time to look alive. At least...
you a huge favor.
Done did. And Cheyenne lived with full health. Look at that shit.
I keep hearing about. That'll teach the powder gangs.
Is it trying to jump over this? I'm gonna try to glitch through it like I did the other gate. Practice a little bit.
You know, it just reminded me of Tom. I'm pretty sure I've told you this before, but I remember next to the one Chinese buffet that used to be it's pretty popular around here. There was an African place, and the fucking the guy who owned the place would always be outside the store and get mad people going to the Chinese place at his restaurant. Like, why you go in there? Why don't you come in
You
here?
like to support me? Your brother? Oh fuck.
And
there
his
we
store
go.
eventually closed.
Of course he did. He thought he had a product. I mean, he did, but it wasn't good enough to compete with the Chinese. What was his restaurant anyway? Just a Jamaican spot?
No, it was like African food.
No, well,
Tom.
Yeah.
Okay, I see this image posted on Twitter, which isn't that big of a deal, but the bigger deal is that the guy sources the image from Facebook. I guess the one nigga posting this image all the time on fucking 4chan has did its work.
I found it on Facebook.
Also, how could you miss the late 90s when you were like 4?
Yeah.
I don't think this picture has gotten anything wrong. I think this picture's right.
The fact that they called them Zoombers, that would be exceptionally wrong.
Got the ketchup that was the weird color.
I don't know who actually bought that.
I remember one kid that knew it was not good. Also, there's like a mental thing of like just squirting like green goop on your hot dog.
Yeah.
Wait, Mason, you telling me you didn't get the Black Whopper?
No.
Mason was he was too spooked to get it.
I mean, I get a white Whopper.
Ooh, the bun is black.
Yo, so something crazy. Looks like my vote actually mattered in Georgia. That's cool.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
Did it flip? What happened? Dude, why is Google not showing the election map anymore?
They've been doing a lot of stuff about like population distribution and shit based off like who lives where in the states. It makes me really want to see what other countries look like. I have an idea of what Australia looks like, but I want to know like how many people in Russia like live in like one of the 3 major cities. Like how many people are just fucking country farmers.
Apparently some college roommate of mine became a hardcore Trump supporter.
That can happen.
Wait a minute.
I'll fight him with you.
Wait a minute, what the fuck? Mason, it's really like 2,000 different in votes.
That's what I was saying. I was saying like I found out my vote mattered. There's still like 18,000 that have to get counted, and Biden has to continuously get like 57% of those to win or something. And like he's been exceeding that clip from the mail-in votes by like a lot.
That's because the fraud, the mail-in balance is so wrought with fraud. Georgia, quote, more than likely, end quote, headed to a recount.
Well, yeah, if it's close within reason, it's a recount, right?
Yeah, of course. That's just standard issue. Mason, make sure you tell us when when they start rushing the election places, saying "Stop the count! Stop counting!"
The thing is Atlanta is like so, or well, obviously Atlanta, but it's like
The problem is not Atlanta.
Yeah, it's like Georgia's got such a harsh divide between like how the rural and how the urban people vote that
That's
it's like they would have
everywhere.
to. I know that's everywhere. I'm saying like they'd have to drive a ways to like start a fight.
I mean, look at Florida.
Yeah.
Florida, literally every major city voted Democratic, and anything that didn't have a major city was red.
Did you guys see that insanely stupid tweet about Illinois earlier?
No.
Oh my god, it's so good. Hold on.
Sounds like every tweet about Illinois.
While you are true, this is also extremely funny.
They struck a nerve with the Chicago libs.
This is like one of those people who totally understands how the electoral college works.
They're stealing the election!
Stop the vote. Stop the vote.
Start the vote! Start the
They're
vote!
just standing outside of a poll, or standing outside of an election center, telling them, stop counting votes.
If they had balls,
Take
they'd be
away
using guns.
communist Chicago, and the whole state has to suffer because of one city.
Yes, that's how populations work, ma'am.
Four years ago, the Democrats were calling for the Electoral College to be abolished. Now the Republicans want it. This is honest to God the best timeline, dude. It's been so great.
Hey,
Hello.
I guess he's done exercising.
Hello, outside. An impressive. Good work with those.
I like how Google, for the past 2 days, you could just type election, it would show you a map of like what the status of everything is. Now you type election, it don't show you no more. But that's probably because they're trying to steal the election. They don't want us to see.
you have done well.
Earl sent word.
I've never been so.
Hey there. Man, if you haven't tried it yet, he's been supplying the Wrangler with the stuff.
Come to think of it, when is the flight stream?
The flight has been delayed.
Not until after the election.
Why'd you phrase it like that?
Because it was something that came to me, like a thought. But like, let's be real, where is the flight stream?
You can actually jump it.
Where is he? Not working.
I don't know. He's probably sipping a Corona while avoiding Corona.
While having a slice of Roni. Alright, Scott, let's hear it.
I'm bored, dude.
Cyberpunk comes out tomorrow.
No, it doesn't.
No,
You're
it does
fucking lying.
Yeah, but I mean, didn't you enjoy that? For like a second?
No. I wish I had drugs.
Scott, you like niche games, right? Why don't you play this game I'm playing?
It's called Underworld.
I looked at that
What?
game and every review was in fucking Russian.
That's how you know it's good, Mason.
No.
Yes. I have very good taste in video games. I've never suggested a bad game.
No.
You should play this game.
No.
Okay. That's up to you.
I'd probably be into it, but
What
the
is it?
problem is I can't play video games.
Oh, word?
I just they just don't work anymore, you know?
It's a spiritual successor to Fallout 1 and 2. It's very difficult. And it's very fun. Scratching that like difficulty itch I like in video games. because I actually bricked my character and I have to restart the whole game.
That's
So
not
you know
how
it's
I
good.
think of like difficulty.
Punishes people who are not thinking about how you fight.
Brain.
Yeah, that too. I haven't tried Dire Tide yet. Maybe I should try it. There's no Roshan, so Russ doesn't want to play.
Hey, you're the one who's been.
I'm surprised you're not sleeping, Mason. It's 10 p.m.
Oh, did you fucking hear that, Mason?
Yes.
Yeah. Old.
Dambe culo, dambe culo.
Hey. I hear Benny got force fed. It is. It will? It didn't happen to come with...
See this, Rena? This was cool.
Let's see it. Ooh, Thompson stream. I mean, this was pretty sick. But like, it's kind of stupid how Voice Spirit is.
Welcome to the
and
atomic...
how crazy Morphling is still.
I
You know
like
what I
him.
mean?
Does Thompson stream a lot?
No.
He's kind of started to. A lot of the people are starting to stream more because like the tournaments, like the online tournaments, nobody wants to keep fucking playing them, so they're just kind of not doing online tournaments anymore.
Also, Thompson became a dad.
Super weird thing to do.
But he won TI twice and immediately had a kid right after.
Yeah, it's honestly it's kind of gay to.
It's
be a
pretty
dad.
gay. Make more men.
Voice Spirit's just kind of insane. That the thing where like he presses E and then everyone around him gets silenced for like 5 seconds.
Well, he needs to have ag for that, but yes.
I mean, it's still ridiculous.
I mean, Night Stalker presses W and everybody around him is silenced. Raptor puts down a science experiment and everyone's silenced.
Okay, you're just naming things that are difficult, but he gets 2 charges of that shit.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. He gets 2
He
charges.
gets 2 charges of his ult.
No, to get Ags, you get 2 charges of your E.
Sure about this?
Yeah, I'm very sure.
Yeah, you're right. He gets 2 charges. Whatever. I don't know. People are so bad at that fucking hero.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how crazy. Because you could literally just chain silence over and over, and they're just kind of sad about it. Disruptor doesn't have like a way to like get in and then pop.
Disruptor
it and
also
get out.
the point of it is not to get in. Yeah.
So like that dude when he just gets
Void
in,
Spirit is one of the worst cases of like if you let it get to that point and you don't have a BKB, you actually just don't get to play the game.
Nice. Us is doing owl tryouts again for the fourth time.
Who is?
Russell.
Like he's running them, or he's trying to get in on that?
He's getting hired to be a coach for the Paris team. Man, there really isn't any game to play. It just feels like every game right now just feels really lame.
Yeah, there's just no games to play.
I mean, I'm playing a game right now, but I would love to play a multiplayer game.
Yeah, I think that's a better statement.
Video games don't exist. They're a lie.
Welcome to the Atomic.
What game have you been playing, Mason? How have you been scratching your itch?
You've made quite an impression on the strip.
Oh, I've literally just started inhaling sawdust.
That works.
Yeah, I see how much I can take before I like can't breathe, and then I just slam a bunch of Benadryl to clear my throat up.
Is that a euphemism for a Subnautica?
No, that's a euphemism for Dota.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to search you.
No, I've just been mastering Earthshaker. It's a lot of fun. Like the best hero, I think.
Mr. Soren, please get to the point. The second half of...
Miss Van Graff, my associates and I have decided that we wish to renegotiate the terms of our deal.
Might I ask for what reason? The shipment was delivered. The guns were tested before leaving this facility.
Regardless, we feel that the quality of the weapons is below expectation and hope to adjust the price accordingly.
How's that going?
Ah.
Earthshaker?
I think I understand what the issue here is.
I don't know.
No, the Benadryl.
Excuse me for a moment.
Oh, alright.
Do it.
Yeah, Earthshaker.
I'm like 30 and fucking 6 or some shit.
Never break faith with the Van Graffs,
Are you
Mr.
grinding
Soren.
the
I
North
expect
American
you'll have the
ladder?
rest of our payment ready tomorrow morning.
Well, this was another account I bought to like... This is like probably the third account I bought to play with Brett when he's drunk. Like I got it and it was like 1200 MMR. And it's like 4700 right now. So...
Okay, everyone.
That
Show's
didn't
over.
work out.
Back to...
I'm kind of impressed, but I'm also kind of worried that you keep buying accounts to play with drunk bread.
And they all just end up like high divine, and I'm like, oh. Okay. Well, this one, I mean, this one had. So here's the real impressive part, Rena. I got this account and it had 73 behavior score, and I'm at like 9.95 now. So
73.
Yeah, 73 out of 10,000. Its behavior score was 73.
How the fuck do you get it that low?
I looked at the Dota buff from the guy. No, he was Russian, so they say Pidoy.
What does that mean?
I think it essentially translates to faggot, but it's a lot more offensive.
Welcome to the Silver Rush.
I see.
Where do you buy accounts from?
Russians.
Well, like where?
I've bought some off Scythe. I've bought some off of. I literally just Googled like buy Dota 2 account. IG Vault. That's where I bought this one. Here, I took a picture of it when I first got it.
No time for pleasantries. I've got your gear right here. You'll be covering the
Nice, I got money. That's always fun.
Good. Look around and get
So does Brett ever just stop drinking?
I get your gear ready.
Oh no, I was wrong, Rena. That's not what the behavior score was. This is what the behavior score was. Also, high tier avatar in this account for the beginning. Super high tier avatar.
Next,
make me try to download this image.
Lasers have
I'll
a high
spoil
rate
it
of
for you.
fire,
It's
but not a lot of
56.
stopping power. So
No, that.
nothing wrong with going plasma.
That's not what he cares about.
I wonder, like, if you literally hit like sub-zero behavior scores, your game is literally just the worst shit ever.
Well, it was muted until like 3,000 behavior score. Like you literally couldn't interact with people. And then I think until 5,000, like if I would ever get a report, I would get in low priority or whatever. Or if I ever had like more than one, I would get low priority immediately.
All this to play with drunk bread.
Who quit? So I just well, not
You
really.
quit
He still
drinking
plays.
or Dota?
Sounds like it's.
I don't think he's quitting drinking anytime soon, man.
I worry about that guy. Ever since the 4 years I've known that guy, actually hasn't stopped drinking.
Yeah, neither have I.
You're a fucking wimp, Scott.
Nice. What is that? Apple juice?
Basically.
Basically.
The same color of it.
I need to see how much money's in this account.
Oh man, 50 cents.
Hi. I was, in the
100
area
Mason
and thought I'd
gambles
stop by to look.
and gave him buffs.
Fine
What?
by-
He's clean.
Oh, I gamble?
Not so hard.
I wouldn't be surprised if you
I heard Zambles is gay in butts, and I didn't know what the fuck you were talking about.
Another customer.
Zambles is gay. And butts.
Yeah, I was like, first off, how do you know the guy who I think you're talking about? Second off, I don't know. I'm about to play Subnautica. I'm just like getting high. I'm like going through my checklist of like what I actually have to fucking do.
Never forget that Zambles showed up to land with Interp 1.
Oh yeah, I was checking that account.
Howdy. I just done.
Dude, ever since I'm at home every day, every time I pick up my phone, I'm like, what's the point of this thing?
I'm way ahead
I
of you on
suppose
that
it's
one.
all right.
He's clean.
See, told you so.
Yeah, I think my bosses are like depressed because Trump is losing.
Is Idaho a red state?
What do you think?
Scott's boss is going.
Kev, I was glad that you liked the fucking Future song I linked.
It's a good song.
Yes.
Hey, looking for something? That's not really necessary, is it?
U.S. reports more than 234,000 COVID-19 deaths.
Yeah, new high score, man, every day.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's cool, dude.
Oh, so there's 4,500 bucks in here. What am I spending 4,500 bucks on?
How do you have $4,500 in your Steam account?
Not in my Steam account.
Oh.
Looks like I'm getting 4 air fryers.
No one's gonna want to shop.
An air fryer is way cheaper than that.
4 deluxe Cadillac air fryers with LCD screens and Wi-Fi.
Why don't you buy a 3080, dude? It's probably a better use of your money.
Are you talking about Steam Bucks?
Why don't you buy a fucking pound of loud?
I thought he was talking about Steam Bucks, but I guess not.
Oh yeah, I still have like 50 bucks in one of your accounts. Never did anything with that, huh?
Don't get on it. It's all you, man. That's sick.
Yeah, I'll find something to do with it. Amazon's
going to the Mason. Sorry.
No, Amazon still thinks I want to buy Pepsi.
What can I say? Business
So weird.
You want to buy?
But it's like it's pretty low on the list.
You want that wild cherry Pepsi?
It's like the
That was the
only good
old.
Pepsi.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the only one I'd touch.
That shit's so good, actually.
I agree, but
Actually, I got a better idea.
the, every other Pepsi tastes like ass.
I would. Anyway, way to keep
I was gonna say
your
that
head,
account's going into like the Mason hive mind of accounts. Like I don't know how many you're at now, but we're
It's
definitely
just
at like
about
30.
closing time. Oh,
Yeah,
we need the
30 sounds good.
Are you afraid of embracing an identity?
Like I feel like you said that kind of as a joke, but I've like thought about it. I've thought like, do I have alt accounts because I don't like myself?
Let's do a
Are
quick
you
Is that what this has been the
jumping
entire time?
from image to image to escape the specter of self-reflection?
Yeah.
performed as instructed.
Honestly, I've like
Simon
thought
was
about that, and
impressed,
I'm like,
and
oh,
so
there's
am
probably
I.
a little of that in
So
there.
you get a small bonus.
I don't think that's entirely true. I just think
I found someone else with a
he
little
just-
more experience.
just like having all accounts.
However, another task has come up that I
I
could
had
use
a
some
lot of
help with.
accounts in Overwatch. Well, it wasn't really
Yeah.
mine. It was kind of
There's
like
a
everyone.
deal
Everyone
I've
else
been
is
working on for
here.
a while
I was about to
now.
say it's like
I need you to run
everyone
a package out to a
knew it
discreet
was you, though.
location that the client has chosen.
I mean, I'm the only person
Good.
who typed the way I typed, so it's not like I was trying to let people know it to me. It was just really obvious it was me.
I can understand having multiple accounts if you play with multiple people and like ranked, but other than that, I never got the point.
Well, you always have to have a Smurf account when you don't feel like trying hard.
Or to harass women.
That too. You always need a second
you need a
Smurf
shit
account.
talking Smurf account is what you need.
Yeah, and then you need your IRL friends account for when you don't want your friends to know who you are in the
virtual
world. Yeah.
I don't get that.
I couldn't play with IRL friends in Overwatch because it would fuck up like the matchmaking. They would have to play against people that are way better than them, and I would play against like platinums.
That's what I'm saying.
you
Like,
have
you always need to have an IRL friends account.
Yeah, but your reasoning was worse than Scott's. It was a lot worse than Scott's.
Maybe I don't want them to talk. I don't want them to know I play video games all day at my house.
They know.
They know.
Don't worry.
They don't know.
Yes,
They
they
do
do.
know.
Okay, but they don't know I do it for money.
How would they know that?
Are you the Van Graff Semis?
They should.
Are you ashamed of it? Yeah, I don't understand what we're doing.
I'm very ashamed of it.
I feel
That's
like
a very
Yeah,
awkward conversation.
You should be.
That's a very
I feel like playing. I feel like a lot of video games for money is a lot better than playing a lot of video games and not getting money.
When his friends hear about it, and Reno plays games for money, they go, "Whoa, like Ninja!"
Yo, you're Dr. Disrespect? I love that guy.
Oh man, you telling me you're like soda popping?
Do the Fortnite dance!
Dude, you're a pro gamer? Holy shit.
You must be
That's
so
so
good
cool.
at Fortnite.
Unironically, that's actually what they say.
I'm sure.
I know.
So you have told them.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah. I mean, now they
he
know.
says I'm bigger than all those guys combined.
He does a Fortnite move!
I'm the streamer you've never heard of before.
Fortnite move!
Welcome back.
Usually goes out like that. It's
And?
like, yeah, what do you do for a living? I play
Good.
video games, and they're
Good.
like, damn, how much
Oh.
money you make? And I'm like, not a lot.
Just
Fortnite move!
my sister is
And it just gets really awkward.
luckily for you. All right then. If we're going to work, recently Glory negotiated a
Alright,
deal
so
between
Nautica
us
Stream
and a
is
big-time
live.
player.
Let's make some
We're talking more caps than you've
stuff.
probably seen in a lifetime.
Oh,
Your part
thanks,
makes it
Mason.
simple. To finalize
Now, when is
this
Mason
deal,
gonna blow up like this Adam guy?
her name is. But
Like
this
who?
girl and I, we need to have a
It's a
discussion.
Left 4 Dead 2
Find
player.
her.
Oh, he's not blowing up. It's just
I
like
got
he's like the
business here. Need a
Danny of Left 4
Besides,
Dead, except
if
for he
I
doesn't
came
win
for the
stuff.
girl, I'm not all
Got
friendly and
18
charming
billion
like you.
hours.
I wouldn't call him the band of Left 4 Dead. He's not
You
winning.
don't want us chatting, trust me. And if you can't bring her here, then you're
Dude,
no
I heard
use to
that
me or Glory.
Twitch is like forcing people onto like 480p.
They
with
are.
Ad block on.
Yeah, but if you have a U-block, they already patched that shit out.
Yeah, but then I heard it got patched again. And then they were forcing people to 360p.
Oh, it's only been a day. What the fuck?
they said, "Oh yeah, take this."
And like, hey, for me, it's like,
Romantic missile.
you know, that's no problem for me. I literally watch streams at 480p.
Bro, you're telling me that I can downgrade the streams so that I'm getting quicker fucking content? Like, it's closer to the live? I'll take it. I
I
already
don't know if
downgrade
that's
all
how
my
that
shit.
works.
Me, personally, I already downgrade all that shit.
Well, now look.
If
No,
the
480p.
colors are more compressed, I can interpret it quicker. I can take the content in more. if the content is too high def, it takes me too long to interpret it with my eyeballs.
Now we're talking about me. I always put it at 480. Now, if I'm watching Mac and it's 2016, I'm putting it at 320 or 360. Hell, I'll go to 240 because that's what it used to be.
But your internet is better than that.
Yeah, but that's what it used to be.
Personally, I think anything more than 720p is bourgeoisie.
The human eye can't see past 480 anyway.
Yeah. Even I cannot see more than 29.97 frames per second.
Twitch has waged war with the ad bloggers.
You know, they feel like they're losing out on profit.
I mean, they are.
Good.
First they came for the music. Now they came for our advertisements.
Oh, you guys thought this would last forever? You thought the law breaking would last forever and they would never crack down?
Bro, I'm just waiting for the day where we have to have like one alias across the entire internet.
Yeah, right?
Sounds
dude?
like Mason's worst nightmare.
That's coming.
What?
Tie that shit to your driver's license number?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, we're gonna end up being like Korea where we have our socials tied up to all of our online accounts.
Oh, you mean your social security number? Yeah, it is tied up, isn't it?
Every time you type who else here in 2020 on a music video on YouTube, you get docked social points.
I wish that was a thing.
Wait, that was a Black Mirror thing. Did I miss? Did somebody already say that?
Black Mirror's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to hear that.
The one episode where he played Radiohead after you find out the main character is a pedophile, it just made me not interested in the show.
What if your cell phone it was bad?
So they played Paranoid Android after they found he was a pedophile.
They played exit music for a film after they found out he was a pedophile.
Yeah, actually, Kev, they didn't have the licensing rights to it, so instead they had to play Sports Brother. I don't give a shit if it's Animal Collective. I'll make the joke twice in a row.
What if your computer it could talk?
Yeah, a Bandersnatch.
It's Gorilla's impression, dude.
Oh hell.
Oh shit. Sorry, no, there's something way over there that I need to investigate.
What if like you could like walk like into your TV?
I didn't want to get promoted out of the field. I didn't join
That'd be
up to try to
fucking
death.
mental, mate.
There's no way they actually talk like that.
Yeah, my accent's not very good.
Oh, I get a gun.
Hey, great to see you.
Now we're
Hell yeah.
talking. Now a torpedo arm? Give me that shit.
What's the point of Subnautica? Is it just to go really low into the ocean?
I'm assuming you
Or
are.
is this like underwater
I mean,
Minecraft?
the first one is you crash land on a ship, and then or you crash land on a planet, and it's like, okay, you got to figure out how to get off the planet, and it's kind of like working with like the alien technology you have to like make that a possibility. What could I scan? What the fuck was that? And then this one is kind of like you're trying to figure out what the fuck happened to your sister.
Your sister?
Yes, my sister Sam.
Sure. See you.
Is that like an Asian joke you just made, or what?
No, it's British accent.
It's actually worse than Scott's. Alright, I was uncalled for, I apologize. It wasn't that bad.
Howdy, great to
But
see you.
it kinda was.
Boy, the squad.
Scott, you wanna see me play this Fallout 2 thing? If you're interested?
No. No.
Okay.
I'm gonna try it out.
I already saw Seth play it, which I know that's where you got it from.
That's exactly where I got it from. It was actually because Lucas played it.
I'm empathizing with the autistic alien in my head right now. This sucks. Nice. I'm explaining empathy to him. This is terrible.
What's it like to be sad?
Scott, from that era, what do you think was the best?
What era?
Like the era of like I'm a Gummy Bear and the Crazy Frog song, like all those. Which one do you think was the best?
Definitely Crazy Frog.
Yeah, I don't think you can, you know, take Crazy Frog off the throne. Like,
even over the Gummy Bear one?
Hamster dance. Hamster
Gummy Bear
dance.
was fucking garbage.
Hamster dance?
Hamster dance.
Peanut butter jelly time? What about that one?
Yeah.
No, that shit's a meme.
Were you guys in high school when Peanut Butter Jelly Time showed up on Family Guy?
I have no idea when it showed up on Family Guy because that's not how my life works.
You didn't watch Family Guy when you were an angsty teenager, Mason?
No. I watched like sports and skate videos.
You're a very simple person, Mason, you know that?
I'm a very simple person. First you got problems with Ringo's personality, and then you say I'm a simple person.
Look, before we have any more personal attacks,
Family Guy.
let's
this is an extended
Rena
troll. This is an extended Rena troll.
I never troll.
Let's ask a very important question. Rena, did you watch The Towers Fall on television?
I was 3 years old.
So no?
No. I mean, I might have.
That's fucking wild to me, dude.
I don't think Infant Me actually, I mean, I might have watched it, but I don't think I, remember it.
Oh, that's fucking crazy.
I got back. What about Family Guy?
Dude,
that's not what we were talking about. Dude, you took your headphones off and the conversation immediately changed.
I wasn't yeah, I went to the bathroom.
No. Where were you on 9/11?
My 3rd grade elementary school class.
Dang, I was in 4th grade.
I was in 6th.
You guys are quite older than me, you know, me and Babe are the same age.
Yeah, that's why you gotta respect your elders.
That's just, I hate when people say that.
We were deeply traumatized by 9/11.
Yeah, dude, they cut my recess short.
I don't think I had to go to school that day.
What?
I was living in fucking Bellevue, Washington.
Yeah, that's probably far over there.
Oh yeah, so it happened super early for you.
So I was at home watching it at home as it was happening. I wasn't at school
Mason,
yet.
you must have still been in Florida.
Mason?
Yeah.
Florida? Huh?
I thought you lived down here.
No.
Mason lived everywhere but Florida.
No, I've lived in Atlanta, New York. That's it.
Atlanta to New York. To New York to Atlanta.
Man, if only I knew Mason had still lived in New York. Think of all the adventures we could have had.
Yeah, like explaining how like I don't know anything works to 14-year-old Rena.
I know a lot of things, alright? Just not a lot of important
First
things.
off, no. Second off, 14-year-old you definitely knew less.
I would argue I know about the same.
Well, that's just as bad, actually.
Never stop learning, Rena.
I'm always learning every day.
Not
Smarter every
patch
day.
notes. How about that?
I'm learning stuff every day.
I don't know what my dad's watching, but they're playing My Worst Enemy by Lit. And it's like, what the fuck is my dad watching?
Is your dad a gummy bear?
What? What's the context for that one?
He's trying.
God, I'm so funny.
Dame culo.
Culo.
There's some fucking psycho room over here that I want to investigate, but you see this motherfucker?
What am I saying?
See the big spooky fish, man? Uh-oh, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill the fuck out of me. Alright. I'm owning him. I'm owning him with facts and logic. Alright, he somehow hit me. Going to die.
Congratulations, Sleepy Joe is president. Georgia has been called.
No way.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Tom, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, I can. I really want to do it when Dav's here, because she freaks out about it.
Yeah, she fucking falls for it every time.
That guy must really like the presidential election.
It was just Saber and I and her here for a while, and I at one point was like, oh my god, Daff, look, Nevada just flipped a red Daff! Oh, how I laughed.
Hello.
I don't think I know how to get out of here.
Wow, hey, it's you. What are you doing? Yeah, what is...
I've been sending requests. You'll want to talk to Lieutenant Mark.
Where's my mommy?
Evening. Yeah, what is it? Hey, if you can help, I'll take whatever... I'm not trained to deal... I'm an army field medic. I can treat bullet wounds, shrapnel. Caravan companies are probably your best bet. I'd love to help you.
Hey.
miss?
Nothing.
Content-wise, nothing, I don't think.
Who are you? How did you find... I know... Maybe. Maybe you're right.
Dude, fuck off. I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to leave. Eat a dick. I thought I was going out. Am I not going out? I thought I was fucking getting out of your stupid house. Hate it down here.
I hate it down here. My feet hurt.
The ocean.
The ocean. We're going scuba diving. We're going scuba diving in the ocean.
I'm about to chug the ocean. Enough talk.
Yeah, I'm definitely not taking this piece of shit fucking ship down here again. This sucked.
You talking shit, Kev, but little did you know, 3 hours later, there was just a really fat dude in a bunch of dry land.
He's like, enough talk. Let's get it on.
Have I managed to get into that lady's room, or is her door still locked? That's what we're going back to check now. We're seeing if it opens after I fucking go down into the super depths. Deepy deeps.
God, Badlands Truck is so cool. Why can't you be that cool, Kev?
I'm not that fat.
Is that how you be cool? You just have to be fat?
Yeah.
I think I missed an entrance. I don't think this is how it was last time. This is definitely a different biome.
Maybe I should be fat.
Yeah, you could be a big nigga.
It could be.
Yeah, this is a different exit.
How often do you see like a fat Asian guy? Like, not that often, I feel like.
Yeah, y'all bully it out of people.
Hello.
Hello. Do we though? I guess we kinda do.
Interesting. Another entrance to this. No way. Was under this thing? I just couldn't figure that out. That's
there.
crazy.
I'm getting ready to...
Dude, my fucking headphone cable. I think it kicked the bucket. I can only hear in one ear now.
You sure you're just not going deaf?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Hey there.
Man, I'm bored. I just want to eat a lot of food.
I can't lie, that's what I imagine Rick saying all the time.
Why isn't other stuff like eating food?
Coming's close.
Yeah, true. If I don't have enough nickel, I'm gonna lose my mind. When are my fucking sea monkeys gonna bring me fucking nickel, man?
Sea monkeys?
Yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to call Southeast Asians that anymore.
Very clever.
Dambe culo, dambe culo.
Oh, I can make vortex torpedo generates a localized gravity distortion. I could make the torpedo arm on my ship. Oh, but it's like I want like kill the fuck out of people torpedoes. I don't want to make like bitch ass torpedoes. I don't want to make gravity distortion torpedoes.
I'm usually good with faces.
I want to take.
What?
I want to take
Why
somebody
on
out
earth
the
would
game.
You think...
All the nickel I picked up.
Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bat. So...
I'm gonna make his organs and see if that changes the storyline or anything.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that. Well, their test scores are only marginally improved, but I'm hearing good things. After what you did getting my misfits whipped into shape, yeah.
Bro. Fuck do I make this shit?
Oh. I've heard of you. My problem? Or...
I'm always a sucker for a pretty face. What can I do for you, my fine dear?
Hello? Hello.
Hello.
Men have waged war on each other for countless centuries. Now, people fight and die for what they believe in. I'm doing the best I can considering the poor. There's barely enough equipment or medicine to... The simple fact that I no longer have as many supplies as I should. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go... I think it just got a little bit... There's my little buttercup. The Legion attacked in full force. Chief Hanlon had the troopers fall back, pulling the enemy in. But the Legion got bogged down, and Rangers and 1st Recon sharpshooters started taking out the Legion. They sent their best men to stop the Rangers.
Okay, I was
at 1st
wondering
Recon,
why
but the Rangers...
these people in the Apex games I've been playing had really bad DM, and I realized there's crossplay. I'm playing against fucking console players.
Huh.
Hey, is Rita here? I like how this guy's name in my Apex game is Humongous Chungus.
Die Chungus it.
Alright, the problem is not the cord, it's the port.
That's even worse.
Yeah, it's the front one though, so.
Oh baby, Subnautica.
Oh, what are you doing here? Look, I needed... So... Haven't you heard anything I've said? Hey, maybe I can change your mind. I still have some drugs left. Oh, what are you doing? But it sure as hell... What? Why the hell should I do...
I don't remember how to get to this bitch's house.
I guess you're right.
Is this where I died? What is all this shit? Looks like I died here. There's a lot of stuff here. No.
There's my little buttercup. I heard Private Stone turned himself in for...
How'd you die?
I have no idea,
Thanks
man.
again for looking into my...
Nice.
Like, I don't remember it happening, so... I'm just trying to... If the door's not open, I'm gonna call it, just because I'm fucking omega exhausted.
Had a long
GG
day
today.
I did nothing, and it's killing me.
Do you have to do stuff to be not exhausted?
Kinda? C-Truck horsepower upgrade? Good, that thing's fucking slow as shit. Give me that.
Wait, isn't this like one of the starting out areas? Or...
No, this is not Twisty Bridges, and this is not like that first monkey's den that you find. No,
Are you
this is
playing Apex, Kev?
Patrolling the
Because I wanted to play Apex.
Wish for a nuclear winter.
Yeah, bitch. Oh, nice. This is what I needed too.
Hey, you're not one of the true.
Alright, so... Okay, so the game's at least not a total wash, because now I have Spider-Man.
We could definitely use your help.
Spider-Man ability.
I felt like shooting things, and I
got the
Apex.
Legion at Nelson breathing down my neck and not enough men are... I need someone to talk to a few of the officers and help them resolve some of the... If I can get this place in order, then I can... And the more that gets done around here... Good. Let's not waste time then. Quartermaster Mays has been complaining to me non-stop about the lack of supplies. But unfortunately, we aren't getting a resupply anytime soon. I want you to speak with...
Nice to see a friendly face around here. We don't... So, the Major has you running errands for him. Well, we're short on personnel as well as supplies, so we'll take all that. The Major let me send out some troops to gather supplies. You can help by... If you're looking for supply... I don't have any supply.
Wait, what? Why does it say sea truck crush depth now 400 meters? I'm not in the sea truck. I'm in the fucking... Why does it think I'm in the sea truck? What the fuck just happened?
It's early access. I open your stream to see what you're spurging out about, and I get an ad with a dude like freaking out with an Xbox controller.
Hey.
Yeah, sounds exactly like what's happening.
Where'd my upgrade go? Why did it take my upgrade out?
What is it?
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, they were
Okay,
here a
so if
while
your
ago.
inventory's
Gave them all
full...
I could, which wasn't much.
All right,
But as
that's
many
insane.
problems as we're
The bugs in
I've
this
seen
game
soldiers-
are something else. What was that about? I'm sorry.
The minute you started freaking out, I popped open your stream, and instead of getting your stream, I got an ad, but the ad started with someone holding an Xbox controller freaking out. So I was like, yeah, okay, that sounds about right.
Fucking Tom.
Was it close that time?
Yeah. Donuts.
Donuts.
What ad is this?
It's like some KFC fucking donuts.
Oh no, they got
KFC donuts.
KFC is
chicken
donuts?
fried donuts thing back.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry,
Okay.
Jimmy. They're not fried. They're fried.
They've done it a few times.
That fucking edit is so good.
I like that.
Also, Mason, was that like the edge of the world you were on earlier?
It might have been. It's hard to tell. It was still like seeding in enemies and resources, but...
Didn't Boondocks do this?
Well, it was yeah, the donut was a bun, yes, but it wasn't chicken in the middle, it was a hamburger.
I don't know why I can't find this bitch's house anymore.
I'm pretty sure it's a Paula Deen invention, the donut burger.
Look, as white as it is, I won't have anybody talking shit about the donut burger. It's legitimately delicious.
Okay.
There's a burger joint in Naples that has a fantastic donut burger.
What is it?
No, there's no such thing as a fantastic donut burger.
No, there absolutely is.
Well, Brett said there is.
I won't have Idaho opinions on this.
There's a disgustingly good donut burger.
No, your heart
I'll
hurts
give you
after
that.
consuming it, but it is fantastic, objectively.
No, that's not the right word. You can't use that word there.
I absolutely can and I will. And I'd like to see you to try and stop me. As a member of the most powerful race on Earth, I have
You're
the
not
right
Filipino.
No, we're upgraded. We're Floridians.
We're better.
Wish we could just disown Florida, like
We have
all
the-
of Asia's disowns the Philippines.
We have the heat conditioning of the Philippines with the GDP of a first world country.
Absolutely.
And
Florida's
you also have a
crazy,
batshit insane leader.
Look, I know that we've had governors and senators who have committed hundreds of millions of dollars of healthcare fraud, but we're still more powerful than any other nation on Earth.
All right.
The Republic of Florida. Going independent, baby. Supreme ruler Rick Scott.
Amazing. So did she get like a new house, or are you looking for her old one?
Well, I was looking for an old one, and then I missed it, and just went into like
Wind tunnel.
super underground. I don't know, man. Maybe I have like Alzheimer's or something, but I feel like the fucking map is changing.
Well, A, yes, you probably do, but B, you're just on a journey to the center of the earth right now, brother. Just embrace it.
I wonder if I can kill this guy. Hey.
War.
Oh yeah, you're owning him.
Can you kill stuff in this game now?
Yeah, he's dead.
You could kill stuff in the first one.
Yeah,
you
you
just
could
had to
kill stuff
stab them for like 20 minutes straight.
Well, the drill arm, this bad boy does a lot of damage.
Like even the big dickhead who shot fireballs in like the center of the earth on the first one, you could kill allegedly. I never tried it because I don't have that level of
You have to
brain
freeze
damage.
it and then knife it to death like
Yeah.
14 times.
You have to spend like a half hour of your time doing it, and I just was not willing to do that.
I wonder if I could get fat.
These fucking things are so.
Anybody can get fat.
Yeah, you just eat
It's not difficult.
a
You just
lot.
become alcoholic.
Or
I
that.
don't think you understand. I eat way more than everyone here
I
combined.
used to eat. I could probably eat anybody here under a table at one point,
I
but
could
I
eat
was just a
I get
skinny white boy with extraordinary metabolism, and then I
could
became
eat
an
out anyone
alcoholic.
here.
And now I'm 6'1" and
Tons of fun.
250
and dressed to a
pounds.
T. Oh.
Well,
you just gotta get into drinking, and you will absolutely get fat, brother. It's not hard.
I feel like if you had more money, you would definitely be fat.
Yeah, if you could afford more than just eggs.
On the other hand, being fat rocks.
I know, it's big nigga season. I've been trying to say that for years.
He lives in Florida, don't tell him that. There is no seasons for the bigs down here.
There's no seasons other than just hot and rainy here.
And I love it. I love it.
I just got the AC running all the time. Sometimes it's pouring rain, sometimes it isn't. I never got to go outside. Beach sucks. Anybody who is a Florida beach defender is stupid.
But you can wear your female body inspector shirt to the beach.
I'm just wearing my flip-flops to Publix. I'm wearing shorts all the time. That's truly the main thing that rocks about being a Floridian is you can just wear flip-flops and shorts all of the time and nobody judges you. Just anywhere. And that's just normal public attire here.
Florida's kind of backwards, ain't it?
I think we're progressive on the clothing game. I think shorts and flip-flops should be adopted everywhere. Just trying to have sweaty feet and sweaty legs, not me.
But I don't know. I've been getting advertised these pants on Facebook for literally the past year, and I'm starting to believe that this is what I should look like when we all come out of quarantine.
Oh hell yeah, Jimmy.
I mean, you could be whatever the hell you want to
Absolutely.
This is so up your alley, dude.
That is true. That's advanced joggers to a level that I'm not willing to process mentally.
Get yourself some samurai pants.
Absolutely.
Oh, why did I do that? I made a big mistake.
Oh, I have this in my house. What? You guys don't wear these?
I actually just went to this website, and the number one thing they're advertising is the comfort fashion kimono.
Don't knock it till you try it.
That was a big fuck up. But it's fine.
I'm surprised you guys don't have these. I thought this was everywhere.
I take it my
They're
memory's
just
dead.
baggy pants, dude.
Thanks for finding
I mean, I got a couple pairs of slacks, but other than that, I have nothing that goes past slightly past my knees.
I just wear jeans all the time.
It's just too fucking hot here all the time.
Okay, people who wear jeans are actually degenerates. I don't care what anyone says.
I mean, I have owned a couple of pairs of skinny jeans in the past, but now we are living in 2020 and it's not acceptable anymore, so I don't.
I never understood the jeans and house thing. It was always like really uncomfortable to me.
Comfy jeans.
There's no such thing as comfy jeans. They're all annoying.
Yes, there are. Yes, there are.
Dad jeans are comfy,
No,
but as
no.
a Floridian,
This is
it is just too fucking hot.
the best fucking thing skateboarding ever did for jeans was start putting spandex in it. Like 2% spandex jeans, you cannot go back once you have those. They don't even have to be tight, but it's like, oh my god, it's so much better.
Denim is awful. Why would I ever wear real jeans when I can wear like those fake jeans?
Alright, so Scott, do you sleep in your jeans?
I mean, not by choice.
Yeah, not sober.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I've definitely passed out in jeans many times.
Okay, I mean, like, purposely you go in to sleep, oh, I'm tired. Are you still keeping the jeans on?
I mean, if I'm taking a little snooze on the couch, sure.
I'm talking about your full 8-hour sleep.
No.
It's all about
does
it's
that.
just
Talking about
boxers shirtlessly.
I'm just trying to figure out what y'all niggas do when y'all trying to get comfy.
Who goes into bed with their full day clothes on?
Me.
No, but he said
I started doing it in college, and I've like just recently gotten out of it.
I wear jeans
I
right
did
now,
it for a
Kev. How about
period
that?
in like grade school.
I was trying to figure out what's the comfy attire for Scott, and apparently it's jeans.
I do fuck with the like flannel like pajama pants, even though the ass rips out of them every like 2 months. But you gotta take what you can get with those.
I'm also in the wears jeans in the house group. I think they're fine.
I mean, I respect it if you don't live in somewhere where it's 90 degrees for 75% of the year.
I don't understand people who are like, "Ooh, I'm home, gotta fucking put on the comfy attire."
I'm home and my shirt is going off and I'm
I was
in
like
underwear.
I was like my pants immediately come off when I get home.
Absolutely.
I'm in a full 3-piece suit right now.
I respect it.
How? Or rather, why?
I'm not. I'm just in normal clothes, but I'm in the.
But hypothetically, if you were,
dressed to go
I would
outside
respect
at
it.
any time camp, and so yeah.
If you were just dapper right now, I would.
Just sitting at my desk with my Razer headset, but wearing a suit and drinking scotch. Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's my little buttercup.
Fucking,
That's the aesthetic I'm going for.
Fuck,
You know
what's
what?
his name?
You know what? Fuck it. The next Dragon Quest III stream, I'm dressing up.
Yeah, you're gonna put on your weak suit.
Black tie attire to the Twitch stream.
See, that's how you really show your respect for IGN.
Who's the streamer, the XTF2 and then attempt to go streamer guy we would always make fun of who wears a suit?
No.
Sezco.
I thought you were Kevin's Punk. He's also did that.
Yeah, dude, I'm wearing a suit to
Excellent
my
job.
stream.
Where'd you learn to do
I'm a
all that?
professional.
I don't think I could have done much better myself. Very
My
impressive.
boss stood up during a
As for the
conference
men that
call and he
recover
was
soon
wearing
and be back
pajama
on the front
pants, and
lines
I'm
in
just
no
like,
time.
this is not
I'll
good.
send word to Major Plot.
I'm gonna go resign now.
Yeah, he was getting comfy while you're fucking tight.
I'm finding real shit.
Listen, did your prawn suit just go flying?
Did it? No?
It's fine. No, the jellies have not jacked it yet, I'm sure.
Dr.
Why can't I
Richard
put on my
said,
headlamp?
With the help you've given us, we're doing a little bit better. But we
Oh,
still
because I don't have
the
space
Legion.
to put my other thing
If we
away.
can retake Nelson, that would be a
Yeah,
huge.
this is you problem. Stop fucking. You're just
Did
like
it go
a
flying? What? It
failure.
did.
Pretty sure I'm right.
Where is it?
Don't worry about it.
Not really.
It's,
We don't have
it's
much
doing
time
its
left.
own.
If you help out more
What?
around camp, I could spare some
I
additional
think
men
I
for
saw
the
it
battle.
moving left.
Did he take it?
Back already? Sorry, I'm not.
I don't see a
Sorry,
notification
I'm not in the
for it.
habit of
You just
letting
got
randoms-
fucking boomed, man.
What
Gotta-
the fuck?
Gotta make a new one now.
Dude, can you clip what you saw?
Sure. One second.
Did you take it, you
Go back,
motherfucker?
maybe.
Let's go. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah, caught him.
fucking go!
Oh,
I can't get out of here without a prawn suit.
Yeah, one second. Let me go into the VOD.
Just go back in the alien space place. I'm sure some cool shit will happen in there. Or scan crystals. I don't know. I guess you're an astrology guy.
We had a crystal store next to my old work, and I kept trying to convince my coworkers to go in there with me over lunch.
I
just opened up Mason's stream and got an American Family Insurance ad.
Yeah, you gotta stop running these fucking ads on me, man. Now that they've thwarted every attempt at ad blocking on Twitch, I'm so fucking sick of sitting through like 4 minutes of ads every time. Because I get the whole fucking duration every time I try and tune in.
If I get an ad, I just close the stream.
Well, yes,
I don't watch Twitch.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't
go
want to
find
watch
something
this.
else to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still haven't gotten an ad yet.
I think it's
okay, cool guy.
It's like the fucking YouTube shit where they're like updating certain people to their newest, or like, because I still don't have all those fucking like suggestion bubbles on my YouTube.
Oh, that's not it.
And I do have the ads on the other hand.
If I, yeah, ever since they added like this fucking ad block workaround shit, like my Twitch view time has probably gone to 10% of what it was before because I get an ad and I just close the window.
Well, it's also because you can't just go back and forth between streams. You're like,
yeah.
Apparently, if you actually manage to figure out how to block them, they have started throwing up the like, oh, you're blocking ads. We're not going to let you see this content message.
No.
Extremely cool
It
stuff.
shows that when they try to do mid-roll ads, you just refresh the page and it went away.
I mean, yeah, probably. But
So people made scripts to like auto refresh the page when you got that.
Basically,
I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, I started getting pre-rolls again now though. So
yeah, I get a 4-minute ad every time I try and click on Mason.
I get a pre-roll and I just leave.
You didn't notice that?
No, I didn't notice that. I need
just-
to pick up Nickel before I come down here anyway, but that's funny.
Trying to cop
got a
this
situation.
the Twitch bucks for my partner channels, and yet I seem to be just giving them out to people who want to go to TwitchCon.
Just seeing the ad makes me fucking furious.
I've probably gotten 4 or 5 individuals into TwitchCons across the world just by giving them my old account. Like I got Vape, I got a couple of Europeans, got one other guy I used to know in Overwatch.
Reminds me of when fucking James was like, "You want to go to BlizzCon?" I was like, "No, but Mason does."
Wait, so where was your prawn
What the hell?
There's a...
You just got the suck.
Yeah, he's...
Oh no, I
eating
just
your ass
grinded.
out.
He might be dead. Yeah, I was gonna say I fucked him back up.
Fucking Ringo.
What's up?
I'm gonna get a perm like this nigga.
I don't even know what the password to my old Twitch account is anymore.
Oh man, isn't this a wig?
Whoa!
I'm still waiting for my my royalties on you
You're
selling emotes in my
never
face.
in life.
This dude's hair looks so
I am
wrong.
confident.
He's going for the middle-aged Japanese woman.
To this date, I have not gone to the $100 threshold of people subbing exclusively to get 2 free emotes, and yet, when I do, you're not going to see a fucking penny of it.
Man,
It's
I
just
knew
not
this day would
happening.
come.
I'm glad you were able to get my people.
I always knew this day would come.
Yeah, Brett's gonna spend that money on one night of drinking.
Absolutely.
Don't you have affiliate on your channel?
That's gonna be 2 boxes of Fireball.
Nah, I'm thinking of becoming a wino.
Wino?
It means you just brown bag wine in public all the time and you're homeless.
It's fucking badass.
It rocks. Being a wino is way cooler than being like a liquor drunk.
It's like the modern day hobo, you know. It's still got some romance to it.
Exactly, because like winoism, it's like it's very easy to get really fucked on wine really fast. Because you can just slam an entire bottle of wine in one go, and like there's no gag reflex or anything involved. It's not like you can just pound a handle of vodka and go. You will just vomit your brains out if you do that. But wino, that's it. It's an aesthetic. The brown bag too. That's important.
Dude, a brown bag of wine with like a fresh baguette, just fucking chilling in a public park, just yelling at women.
Absolutely, sleeping under a park bench, just being misogynist all the time.
Haven't bathed.
That's
in
king
weeks.
shit.
That's the one. Fuck, that's the one Kev linked. My bad.
Whipping out your phone when the cops come to ask you to leave and you don't leave, and so they start getting physical with you, and then
And
you
you're just
sue
like,
them.
am I being detained? You sovereign citizen wino. That's it.
Yeah, they hit you
Solved it.
once, so you just collapse to the ground immediately and
I'm a
start
sovereign
puking.
citizen. Of what country are you claiming? Wyoming.
I didn't walk here. I traveled.
I'm just traveling.
I have a right to walk here.
I have a right to travel here. Thank you. I've never walked before in my life. Only traveled.
I'm merely passing through these lands.
Never fucking walked, and I never fucking will.
No, I'm trying to be a bum friend too, man.
Bumfights.com.
It's where I sleep on your couch, and I barely do the dishes.
The
Yes.
AI on this is
Yeah,
incredible.
the other thing, I feel like Florida is probably a good place to be homeless until the hurricanes show up.
Yeah.
You know, it's never cold enough to kill you.
Nah, dude, the hurricanes are the best time to be homeless.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
you
there's
can loot.
looting galore.
Hell
you get
yeah.
it loot. You just go to people's houses.
You just like duck
evacuated.
into an abandoned business when the actual hurricane is coming.
Yeah, what's some water gonna do?
Yeah,
to you? You'll be fine.
Yeah, I was naive. I take back what I said.
I mean,
Florida is the perfect place to be homeless.
Florida's like there's a tremendous amount of homeless veterans here who just get at you on intersections.
Can you imagine how much harder it is to be homeless in Wisconsin?
Yeah,
dude, when I was in fucking
anywhere is
Missoula, when I was in Montana, fucking, there was a homeless guy like in front of the grocery store, and I just thought, like, man, what are you doing here? Go south.
Yeah, if I was homeless in a place where it got like below freezing, I'd probably just fucking hang myself.
Dude, like a year or two ago, it was -60 here. I was like, what do you do if you're homeless and it's -60 outside?
You either find shelter or you die.
Or you rely on like fucking some rich dickhead who has a YouTube channel to come and give you a bunch of coats.
I'm gonna go
reviews.
loot the dollar store for fucking hand warmers after deer season ends.
I'm gonna break into the mattress firm and fall asleep.
That's probably a huge winning play though. If I were homeless, I would probably be going on that track.
It's oddly specific.
If I were homeless, I would simply steal a home.
Squatters' rights.
Dude, I've always thought about it, like, it's probably so fucking easy to, like, hide out in a Walmart or some shit. Or, like, not a Walmart. Well, maybe one of the ones that's always open, not always open. Like,
Sports Authority.
Yeah.
Where they got the tents up and shit.
Yeah.
Dude, an RC Willie.
Go to a fucking Gander Mountain. They've even got display tents.
Yeah, Gander Mountain is a
you
wild
can get
ride.
You can get the fucking sleeping bag and have a tent.
Gander Mountain, Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah, you can fish up the fucking shit out of the lake in the middle of Bass
Dude,
Pro
they
Shop.
got a hella fucking like MREs and jerkies in there.
Oh yeah.
Bass
could
Pro
live
Shop for
forever.
next Dead Rising?
Man, there used to be a jerky outlet here and it rocked.
There's a jerky outlet by me. All I've ever heard is that it's fucking stupid overpriced though.
Oh, it's very well. The thing with jerky is always fucking expensive
Alright.
because the amount of meat it requires to make a piece of jerky
The other
is ridiculous.
thing
But
is that the only person who lives around here who ever told me that they were a fan of fucking Jerky Depot, whatever the fuck it's called, was my white trash aunt. So I immediately discarded everything that she had to tell me.
well, that's fair. The best jerky I've ever had was when like I told you all about my grandma's house in Michigan that we used to go for summer.
She
But-
died and you made her into jerky?
Fucking no, she's just senile, lives on Marco Island 20 minutes away from me and is senile and needs in-house care. But there's a grocery store up there who used to have a butcher who made the greatest jerky I've ever tasted in my fucking life. And then like probably 5 or 6 years ago today, he just killed himself and didn't pass the recipe on to anybody.
Damn.
And so that the most
The
delicious
jerky
jerky
of
that
legends.
yeah, it's gone forever.
The rare jerky.
It's never coming back. That's just childhood memories that I will have and never be able to pass on to
I
anybody.
remember when I was a kid, one of
You're the
Actually,
courier I've heard so much.
the guy who I'm thinking of actually just died like 2 or 3 weeks ago too. This guy up in northern Wisconsin, fucking, he made venison jerky that I really fucking liked when I was a
Venison jerky
kid.
is very fucking good.
I haven't had it in so long that like I'm thinking about it. I'm like, is venison jerky good? I don't know. I haven't
Venison
had
in general is very good. You just
I
don't
haven't
get
had
it
it
a
in
lot.
15 years.
Any sort of like cured or dried venison is very good.
Honestly, venison could break into the mainstream.
When
and
I was
people would love it. But
when I was a kid, I used to eat venison like all the fucking time, but that shit stopped after middle school.
venison, duck, and rabbit are all dramatically underrated things that are dramatically hunted because they're pest species.
Venison deer?
Venison is deer.
No, it's the Venice.
There's a jerky outlet on the Oregon coast. It's close to DeGard, and they are actually insanely cheap because it's the Tillamook outlet, so it's like a giant corporation. Ridiculously cheap jerky.
You just reminded me. I have fucking jerky in my cabinet that I never opened. Hold on, I'm gonna go fucking get this jerky.
You just reminded me that you have beer of mine.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. The
forgot.
box is in the middle of my living room. Rick forgot to make me the label, and then I messaged Rick that he forgot to make me a label. He said, "I'll do it when I get home tonight," and then he didn't do it. It's been packed for quite some time.
I can send you a label.
Alright.
I think he's just trying to get the other Tom, the New Jersey Tom, to do it because he has like the fucking 1-day shipping hookup.
He told me that he could do it from home. He just didn't get as much of a discount as he used to or something. I was like, I'm not paying for it. I don't fucking care.
Man, I was literally about to go to Cigar City with my sister, and then she got fucking lymphoma.
Rip.
And I can't even go fucking see her. Bullshit.
But yeah, I think I told you the other thing, Scott, is I bought the stuff to ship it right away, and then I was like cleaning my apartment, and I put it in the corner of my bedroom, and I never looked there, and then I was like cleaning my apartment again like 2 months later. I was like, oh yeah, I never even packed Scott's shit, and it's in the back of the fridge, and I don't really buy food, so it hasn't been a problem.
Funky Buddha rocks, though.
Mason, what are you even looking for at this point?
Who knows, man?
Mason's muted. Alright. Fuck, I can't remember what
Mason's
flavors of jerky
traveling.
I have left. We'll find out.
Look at that jerky, dude.
I'm still mad Mason never bought me a ghost pepper chip. I would absolutely have killed myself consuming that and not even breaking a sweat.
I would do a ghost pepper chip.
Alright, I've got 2 flavors, guys. I have fiery teriyaki and ghost pepper.
Teriyaki first.
Yeah, that teriyaki sounds
It's
good.
not close. Teriyaki is so fucking good.
Alright, we'll open the fiery teriyaki.
Godspeed.
Damn, maybe I should go to fucking Cabela's tomorrow and get some jerky.
There's a Bass Pro Shop Cabela's here, but it's like fucking 40 minutes away from me.
I buy jerky online from some fucking random site that Rick told me about. I was like, alright, it's probably straight. It's BigJohnsBeefJerky.com.
Yeah, the jerky, like the actual jerky sites have just truly fucking bizarre names, but
it's really good.
If you look into it, you can get some good shit for not ridiculous
I was gonna
extortion.
say, like, this Big John's beef jerky is like, I really like it. I've bought it a couple times now, and it's not very expensive.
You just have to trust, like, at a certain point.
Because it's like, if you buy it as like, oh yeah, I'm getting
So
like
any word
a
on my
fucking
friends?
big pack of like 9 different flavors of jerky or something. Like, it's pretty fucking cheap.
Yeah, it's like you just have to trust at a certain point that, like, yeah, this is the sketchiest name I've ever fucking heard, but it's a guy who is just ridiculously into making different flavors of jerky.
Oh, yeah.
So
if,
it's
if Rick never told me about this, I would have never fucking bought something from this website.
yeah, absolutely.
Is it do I buy something for it? Is it worth? Are you vouching?
From Big John's
Seems to be
beef jerky.
vouching.
I like it. I've bought jerky from them several times.
I do love
six
jerky.
bags of half-pound bags. Choose from 4 flavors. That seems like a good deal.
They have a lot of flavors. I haven't had all of them, but the ones I've had are good.
Mango jalapeno.
Actually, that one isn't that good.
Oh, that's kind of disappointing.
I would recommend. It's not bad, but the other spicy flavors are all better.
I'm not a fan of mango. You just got done standing though.
Figures.
Alright, first off, I'm looking, I bet black pepper and garlic is pretty nice.
That one's really good.
Yeah, that got me salivating thinking about it.
The fiery teriyaki, I would definitely
Fiery
go for.
teriyaki and the regular teriyaki are both very good.
Maybe a smoky garlic?
Smoky garlic?
I haven't had that.
Seems hard to go wrong with garlic.
Yeah, garlic it's just one of the greatest flavors that has happened, period.
Is it really worth spending $100 for 6 pounds of jerky?
I mean, you could just not spend 100. You could spend less.
You could
even that
Also,
you
that's
could not
actually
eat
really
6
good
pounds
price
of
for
jerky
6
at
pounds of
once.
jerky.
Yeah, that's not expensive for 6 pounds of jerky.
When you consider that you can get for like $10 at like the grocery store, maybe like 6 ounces of jerky. Sorry, I'm drunk as fuck.
You're always drunk as fuck.
That's not true. I'm only drunk as fuck past 5 o'clock on weekdays.
That's a lie.
Okay, that may be a lie.
You're like 5 hours late on that one.
I don't morning drink anymore.
That's good.
I used to, and now I don't, because it usually just ends up with me passing out, waking up at some point at like 7 or 8 o'clock, and then getting more drunk, and then having the worst hangover of my life.
I haven't had the sriracha flavor. I don't know what the fuck
I
Old
just don't
Bay
like
is.
sriracha that
Old
much.
Bay is like the
how do you
fish
not know what
seasoning.
fucking Old Bay is, man?
Classic East Coast thing.
Everybody knows what Old Bay
No,
is.
it's just an East Coast thing. It really is.
I don't know about that
I
one.
know what it is because I'm a worldly individual.
I'm a traveler.
Old Bay is one of the most famous seasoning mixes that exists, I feel like.
Only on the East Coast.
I live in the Gulf Coast, and I know what it is.
I recognize this.
It's like seasoned salt, basically.
Yeah, no, I recognize this, but like, we don't
Goes
use
on
this.
fucking crab and shit.
Yeah, we don't do that.
I mean, I don't do that because I don't eat seafood.
I've had it, but I'd rather just have crab without that.
Florida
Fuck it,
seafood is
dude.
kind of whack.
I'm buying jerky right now. Fuck it.
I've done it before.
I'm glad to
Lol.
see that you're taking control of your life.
Yeah, you've got to
But it
take
just sound
initiative.
like, oh man, like
You'd
I
be
haven't
like,
had good
no.
jerky in so long.
Fuck the establishment. It's time for jerky.
You ever just impulse buy a bunch of jerky? Because I have.
I've done
multiple
that, but
times.
I've also impulse bought several pounds of sour straws, and I have no regrets for that.
I just
I don't eat anything sweet, sugary, or sour. Period. And sometimes I'm just like, you know what? I need an entire box of sour straws right the fuck now. I have no shame for that whatsoever.
sour candy, it's just not good.
I wonder
You're
what
right,
the hell
it's
a
top tier.
civilian-
I really like a lot of it.
The only
Some of
candy
my
that I
favorite
can
candy.
Once I discovered the wonders of sour beer, I was like, sour candy's fucking shit.
Sour Patch watermelons basically kept me alive in 2007.
Sour Patch barely qualifies as sour candy, though.
It's got sour in the name, Scott.
Yeah, I don't know if this is
Just because Warheads are shitty doesn't mean that every sour.
Warheads used to be good too. Is a fucked up thing. It used to be
I
sour
remember- Changed the
all the way
formula.
I
through.
remember
Changed the
really
formula.
liking Warheads when I was a kid.
They just like powder them in sour now. In the middle is just like some like nasty lemon head ass tasting shit.
You know what's good as fuck, but after like eating a fucking bunch of them, you feel like you've been swallowing like glass dust for an hour. Sour Skittles.
Absolutely, your
Yeah.
tongue is turned to
I was
complete
about to bring
starch.
up sour
They're so
Skittles.
good, but it feels like your mouth is
It
bleeding
dissolves
afterward.
every ounce of,
Yeah.
of regular skin that exists in your mouth.
Sour
You
Skittles
will.
are fucking.
I put them in the freezer.
They're excellent, but you
just
it's like
turn all of your flesh
it's like
into goo.
It's like BDSM but candy.
Yeah.
But that's something I never thought I'd hear.
I was wanted to try to say that I like lemon heads. Lemon heads are fine.
I am an extremely anti-lemon head person.
Here's the problem. They're good until you get to that, like,
Yeah, they're
sugar
good. Then
core.
you dissolve the shell of them, and they turn to this
Yeah.
slimy ball of garbage. And I will die on that hill. Also, another hill I'll die on. Bring back fucking lime Skittles, man. Come on. Nobody likes this green apple bullshit.
You're right. But lime was too close to lemon. People complained.
Lemon was shit. Lime was great. And then they were like, what if we just made it worse and worse?
Lemon's actually the best of the sour Skittles.
That's a questionable opinion.
You know what? It
I
is.
agree.
You say, what's the best flavor of sour Skittles? And the answer, lemon.
Apparently Putin's resigning. That's interesting.
What?
Yeah.
He's probably got some hand-picked minion to replace him.
It does explain why there was some can't impeach former presidents thing passing in Russia.
I mean, this is like some shit, like when a CEO of a big public company retires, but
Yeah,
still
like-
just works
yeah.
there, right? So he's gonna stop being President Putin. He's gonna start being Chairman Putin.
And literally nothing will change.
All right, I have to get up and fucking get a knife to open my drink.
These things happen. Did I ever tell you about the time I had to get a pipe wrench to open my handle of vodka? Because that was a tough fucking scene. They started sealing Svedka so hard that, like, I literally sat there two-hand wrenching on it for like 20 minutes. I couldn't open it, and I had to go fucking find a pipe wrench to open it. And I looked like a fucking retard.
Military outposts. So if you're here
It didn't help. I tried.
I always just wear like
Like
dishwashing
they fucking
gloves for opening shit
welded
like
it.
that.
No, I had a big
All quiet
old
at the
like
moment.
rubbery
Ranger
sheet
Beaumont is in charge
that I
here.
wrapped around the whole thing, and it was just it was tough. But the pipe wrench clutched it,
I shouldn't
and
have
I got
said
drunk as
anything in the
shit.
Maybe you get that hand bar thing to increase your
Usually
grip
this
strength.
place is like
It
everyone's
wasn't
dead
even a
when I
grip
get
strength thing. My skin was giving way before my grip gave way. Like, believe you me, when I get really drunk and want to open another handle, I have retard strength.
Looking like fucking Chris Angel out there.
Come on, Fred.
Absolutely.
This handle of vodka's under a car. Watch bread move.
Watch me move this vodka with my mind.
Does he say, now watch me move it?
Mind freak. Mind freak.
I like. There's a regular BBQ one, isn't there?
Yeah.
I like the regular BBQ more than the fiery BBQ, if I remember right.
I'm buying 6 pounds of jerky.
I haven't had smoky garlic.
Good
I
luck,
got a
brother.
feeling I'm really gonna like the smoky garlic. It sounds very good.
It sounds good.
It has 2 things that I like: garlic and
Also,
smoky.
I remember the Korean BBQ one being okay, but not memorable enough that I ever bought it again.
I am on a
This looks like a solid sampler pack, though.
diehard
Yeah?
opinion
What
of
is
Korean barbecue is one of the most overrated things that exists.
Thank you. Hot pot is so much better for a social gathering.
Vastly better.
I've never had it.
Thank you.
I've never had either.
Uncultured swine.
I mean, yeah. If Rena can call you uncultured swine and be right, you have a problem.
He's
When I,
not though. So
when I get that Chinese jaunt, I like to get some sweet and sour chicken. Why would I need hot pot when I can have sweet and sour chicken? Riddle me this.
Those are two different things? These things aren't even remotely similar.
Yeah. You're not answering my question.
All I'm saying is Hot Pot is vastly superior for social gathering.
But that's not gamer approved.
And fondue kind of just sucks.
Fuck cheese.
I've never had fondue either because I always thought it looked retarded.
It looks retarded, it is retarded, and it's also retardedly expensive. It's the 3 R's of fondue.
You know, I also just really don't like cheese enough to do the whole.
Yeah,
fondue
I
thing.
like cheese as much as the next guy, but like if
All
you're,
right.
I don't know, I'm severely
Fake
lactose intolerant.
I really like cheese, but I really hate bad cheese.
I hate bad cheese.
Fondue cheese looks like fucking dog
Yeah, it's
shit.
garbage. Like I like a really good hard cheese on like pasta and shit. I like a good sharp cheddar.
Oh yeah,
in
dude.
moderation.
I love me some American.
Why do I want it on everything and in a volume that is unreasonable? Like surface area to mass is just not correct in fondue.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But yeah, like I said, I like cheese, but fondue cheese looks bad. I can't imagine wanting that kind of cheese all over something.
I mean, my
There's
favorite.
no such thing as too much cheese.
I don't know about
Well,
that.
you know
one,
what,
Scooby.
Cody? When the pandemic's over, after we hit up, we're getting a longer and longer list. We gotta hit up Red Lobster, Applebee's. We'll go to the melting pot. Get ourselves a nice,
We can have
nice
ourselves
couple package.
We can have ourselves like a $200 lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
guys
Restaurant
still gonna
exclusively visited by couples on their like anniversary.
Any progress?
You guys still gonna do the small town Chinese restaurant tour?
I forgot about that.
I
Yes,
also
yes,
forgot
we
about
are.
that.
Man, I was talking about this the other day, but goddamn, I wish I had a real Chinese restaurant here.
Same, dude.
It's just all fucking garbage.
This is why I'm pressuring Jimmy to get a
I
walk.
don't know how you did.
I want to walk, but I don't think my fucking stove can actually heat a wok.
Buy a wok burner.
Well, yeah, but then that's a whole nother ball.
Now
game.
we're cooking with gas.
I mean, I already cook with gas, but it still is not even in the ballpark. Well, actually, I've been thinking because the stove that I bought has a griddle burner, which is just this tremendous fucking burner, and I feel like maybe I could get away with putting a wok on it.
If Jimmy ever buys a house, I'm buying a wok burner.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be storing a fucking jet
Moving
engine
in
Jimmy's.
voluntarily. Just be like, hey, I gotta walk. I'm coming in, brother.
Alright, Cody, I've recorded in our post-COVID to-do list the small town Chinese restaurant tour and Applebee's. For the Red Lobster visit, I insist that we fly somewhere just to go to their Red Lobster and then fly back. Where are we flying?
Yo, come hang out in Naples at Red Lobster.
Just go to the
You're here
airport
to
one day and be like, "What's your cheapest flight?"
The Naples Red
And
Lobster is inside of a shitty ass motel.
What's your
You think
cheapest
I'm-
flight? We're like looking up if they have a Red Lobster.
We're not gonna die.
I'm certain flights to Naples from anywhere, nothing.
Listen, everywhere has a Red Lobster. You don't gotta
It's
worry about
free.
that.
Janesville doesn't have a Red Lobster.
Oh, yikes.
East Orange doesn't have a Red Lobster.
It sounds like you're living in poverty.
Just a second, I'm seeing if there's an airport that has one.
I was also just thinking that you can get airport Red Lobster.
That sounds awful.
I'm sure that it exists. There's no way it doesn't, right?
Where did you get airport Red Lobster?
DFW Airport South.
What is that?
BFW?
Number 15.
Okay. Oh no, it's like across the street from the airport. This does not count.
Yeah, that's bullshit. They can't do that. That's false advertisement.
Must be physically inside the airport.
But that might just be what you get.
I mean, if they got TGI Fridays and Applebee's inside of airports, there's no practical reason there shouldn't be a Red Lobster in an airport.
Exactly.
It's anything other than that is just severe anti-Red Lobster racism.
Okay, I don't think there are any inside an airport, unfortunately.
What about international?
I will say
like
though,
in a different.
Yeah.
No.
having flown from Florida to Minnesota to Michigan, absolutely fucking nothing is open in airports right now. The only thing that was open in the Minneapolis International Airport, whatever the fuck it's called, was the worst bagel place I've ever been to in my life.
Correct.
There was not a single other restaurant open. It's like, I understand it, but like, goddamn.
We could also combine the
What can I do
Chinese
for you?
restaurant tour with the roller coaster tour.
Oh, we could.
Come to Busch Gardens, brothers.
Road trip around, hitting up bad Chinese food and roller coasters.
One immediately after the other.
I'll still die on the hill of Busch Gardens being far and away the best park in Florida.
I've learned not to engage.
Thanks.
The people who are like, just like, yeah, I go to Disney every year, you can safely assume are fucking sociopaths.
They're pass holders.
I was
Did
about
you
to
see
say,
their,
when are we going to ironically be...
Universal Studios
Not the
is
kind
fine.
that are like really into the franchises, but the kind who just like live to go to their parks.
Oh, dude, you know what's fucking weird? There's a guy who I met at work who goes on Disney cruises every year.
Oh, God.
I've got a lot of
Every
cruise
year?
friends, and I think that they should all be shot in the back of the head.
Does he have children? Like small
No.
children?
Mm-mm.
He should drown himself.
No, cruises, period, are one of the most degenerate, psychotic things that a human
Like
being
I
can
said,
do. But the people who are...
COVID is good because it turned cruises
Yeah,
into
all the-
fucking death camps for
all
old
the,
people.
Well, also all the cruise ships are getting put to those like fucking Southeast Asian shipbreaking camps.
Cruises are bad, but a Disney
Like the cruise industry is
cruise,
gone.
Yeah.
like actually drown yourself in the ocean.
It's really
Dude.
hilarious how many cruise ships have just been like chopped in half by 10 cents a day laborers in Southeast Asia at this point.
Absolutely destroyed. I love it.
Yeah, he's got like Disney cruise stickers on his laptop and shit, dude. He's fucking retarded.
Execute him.
He's
It's better.
actually extremely stupid.
Cruise or just Disney, period. Kill them. Kill them all.
That gives me another idea.
Brutally.
I'm gonna start wearing Mickey Mouse ears to all of my video conferences for the rest of COVID.
Trying to
Paint your
drive me
nose,
mad.
too.
Never acknowledge them. When asked questions, change the subject.
When asked questions, just act like they never existed to begin
Huh?
with. You're just like, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I
They're trying
don't
to
see
gaslight
it.
you.
I'm not doing anything different.
Get progressively larger ones too.
Absolutely.
Like, what's you mean my
Until
ears?
you're-
What are wrong with my
Like,
ears?
Until you're approaching a fursuit levels.
Oh no.
You got to do it for the people.
Fred's right.
One day Jimmy gets on the meeting and he's just dangerously cheesy.
Absolutely, you're just in a fucking like Chuck E. Cheese full costume.
The name Charles E. Cheese. Rest in peace.
Charles
Yeah, they-
Entertainment Cheese. Yeah, fuck you, Rena. I just big dick the fuck out of you.
Man, I won't say that. Alright, so what 6 packs of jerky am I getting?
That's
you
between
want.
you and
You
your
can
god,
make your own
brother.
decisions.
You are ostensibly an adult.
Scott picked his own 6 flavors. Why
I don't
can't
know if
you?
Rena counts as an adult, but
He just said he didn't watch The Towers Fall.
Rena
Look,
can get drafted. That's all
Bin
that
Laden
matters.
didn't blow up the project. That's all I
Bush knocked down the tower.
It was you, nigga.
Tell the truth, nigga.
One of the classics of our time.
How did you know?
Do they have the N-word class? Can they say that?
It's not an N-word.
Hold on, I'm gonna need to check my N-word coin.
It was in a quote.
Yeah, I'm about to say he quoted somebody. You can just say it.
Also, Ringo did revoke Kev's black card and give it to me.
Is this true, Kev? Did you really lose your black person card?
Apparently.
It happened a long time ago, but I never forgot.
Yeah, these things happen to, you know, the white apologist blacks of our generation.
Saying right now, Brett.
Harry Coons is still
Pretty
a great
sure,
nickname.
yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Brett just called Kev a coon.
No, you see, I didn't say that.
But
he
he did
implied
say
it.
that.
What can I do for you?
I'm not Dr. Umar here. Let's be reasonable.
Take off your coon hat.
I'm still so fucking mad that I got banned from the Dr. Umar highlight thing.
You're not missing anything, because the content has gotten way worse.
Well, yeah, but just the fact that I did get banned is upsetting to me.
Yeah, the content lately hasn't been hitting.
If I miss like 1 in 100 levels of content, I'm still kind of upset because, like, when Dr. Umar hits, he fucking hits.
All Dr. Umar does now is complain about race mixing.
As he should.
As he should. This is right.
It's a big problem.
I'm well rested.
Donations. Gifts.
Donation.
I'm not going to bed. You take your coon ass to bed.
Donations. Donations. Gifts. Gifts.
I'm trying to suss out what the fuck Mason is trying to accomplish in this Subnautica shit. What's happening here?
I've been watching it muted. I have no idea what's
same.
going on.
Absolutely
I'm just like,
I
space the fuck out.
He's just skipping across glaciers, and I don't fucking know anything about what the objective is. On the other hand, salute to the plumber for showing up within 15 minutes of his alleged start time and charging me sub $100 to fix a leak in my kitchen sink. Major dub.
Are you a homeowner, bro?
Not an owner yet, but I will be very soon, but I'm just kind of vibing here on my own at the time being.
When do I get to move into your basement?
I don't have a basement. I live in South Florida. If I dig 5 feet on the ground, it's underwater.
Yeah. What about the upstairs basement?
Yeah, the upstairs basement. How about that?
It's a one-story home with no attic, brother.
A modest homeowner.
I literally live in a pillbox. It's just a cement fortress that my great-grandfather built in 1950 to
When's
withstand
Kyle moving in?
every hurricane that has ever happened.
Only purpose is that you don't get, when the hurricanes hit, you don't die.
Yeah, basically that's the only purpose.
I've never once seen Kyle die in a hurricane.
It has
If we extrapolate, we can reasonably assume that I'll never die in a hurricane.
Absolutely. Funniest thing is, my house has a central heater, but it hasn't been connected for decades upon decades.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you would need that.
Yeah, I've repurposed all of the vents to run Cat 6 cords through. But
I've
we don't have,
repurposed all the vents for chlorine gas.
there's no central, like, air conditioner. And so every room that needs to be cool has to have a window unit. But there's
God,
a
Florida
giant...
is hell.
Yeah, it's hell as fuck.
It's only hell because his house is old.
Well, my house is old.
That's what I'm saying.
true,
You don't have
but
central AC. You just said you have
my
window
old house had
rattlers.
central AC and it still sucked.
It's only hell because he doesn't have an isolated artificial space.
Yes.
Full of cold air.
Yes.
I mean, the fact that my great
My window's
grandfather was
open
like,
right
we need
now.
central heating but not central air is a major L.
It's because back in the 50s,
Back in
Florida
the 50s,
was too cold.
Before
there were
global
like
warming.
3 people that lived in Naples, Florida, and none of them were black.
Florida was simply too cold in the 50s.
Yeah, it's funny to think that I live in Naples, Florida, which is like in the top 10 wealthiest, whitest cities that exist in the U.S., but I also live in a historically black neighborhood.
What's so weird about that?
And it's also being actively gentrified to fuck.
Yeah, they want to keep out people like you.
And I also live in a shoebox.
Isn't that good for you?
I mean, yes, probably, because the property value on my house is good, but my house is also a shoebox. And the black people who live around me are cool.
More shoes.
And the white people around me are like, what if we built a 3-story, like, fucking monolith house? And everybody else is like, no, please don't. That looks like shit. And they're like, well, we're gonna do it anyway.
Failed to see what the issue is.
Well, it's a neighborhood of like 1-story little quaint houses that have been here for decades upon decades, and then people are like, I'm white and I'm moving in and I'm gonna build a
It's time to
3-story
build my McMansion.
Yeah. And it's super modern and it's like shades of gray and an aluminum roof and it just looks
It's got
fucking
like some
retarded.
weird boxy parts sticking out of it.
Yeah, and it's got like a really small pool.
The roof is slanted, but only one way.
That's just everything that's happened within the past like 5 or 6 years here. Including my neighbor who has been demolishing and then building his house for the past 8 months and still is not even close to finished, so fuck that guy. Like, come on, man. It doesn't take that fucking long to build a house. He hired the most
Dude, the
bin-ass
fucking
contractors.
They built the ranch in Red Dead 2 in like 5 minutes.
And they had a banger of a song to play for it. Now I just have clanking of metal and hammers at fucking 7 o'clock in the morning every single day for 4 months.
Oh, that reminds me. Good news. They stopped coming to pick up the trash from the apartment building next door at 7 a.m.
Nice.
Dude, all I can think about is jerky right now.
I finally purged it from my memory, and then you just brought it straight back, and I'm salivating thinking of some just salty ass chewy jerky.
Well, I didn't eat anything tonight. I just drank beer.
I drank vodka, coffee, and ate a burrito at like 4 o'clock. And so...
Smoky garlic.
Come on, man. Why do you have to do this to me?
Hey, order your own.
I will, but I'm still hungry at this moment. It's not gonna be here for 3 days.
If I buy this jerky while I'm hungry, I'm gonna buy 5 pounds of it.
Also that. All I have to eat is corn chips.
That sucks.
Alright, that's it. I'll buy 6 pounds of jerky for $100. I thought about it, and I was like, man, Jerky's actually really expensive, isn't it?
It really is. It's a tough scene.
I'm like £100 for $100 for 6 pounds. That's like,
Alright.
I don't know what $100 over 6 is.
Also consider this: 6 pounds of jerky is probably a lot more jerky than you think it is.
Also, like going to if you're at a grocery store and you see Jack Links, it's like, yeah, this is 3 grams or whatever, or 6 grams for $12.
6 pounds of jerky is a lot.
6 pounds of jerky is a lot of jerky and
about
a
3 pounds.
lot of fucking meat.
What if I consume it all in one sitting? Would you guys pay for my jerky?
Your kidneys will fail from salt poisoning.
Remember the lady who died from drinking like a gallon of soy sauce? That's gonna be you.
You know, soy sauce is one of my weaknesses, and I've been there, brother.
You know, if you could walk the walk arena, why don't you become a competitive eater?
Because the world's asked me to. I'm like Badlands.
You ever think it might be cool to do a soy sauce enema?
Probably, man.
I don't think that's cool at all. Not really.
As far as like self-loathing white guys go, I just truly wish that I could be like Southeast Asian.
Alright, Scott.
Soy sauce shot glass challenge.
Scott, you're doing a soy sauce enema. Dark soy sauce or light soy sauce?
I'm going with the low sodium. Maybe I'll survive.
You think that one will give you as deep of a cleanse?
Now you just gotta go dark, high sodium, and just fucking inoculate yourself.
I'm going for the dark soy, dude. My colon's gonna be cleansed.
Absolutely, brother.
What would that death feel like? What's
I don't know
your
if your colon
body
can
go
even
through?
absorb salt. Is the thing.
My ass is
absolutely
so salty.
Can it? Who knows?
I
Not
mean,
me.
definitely.
It's not something I'm willing to Google search, but I'll trust you.
It all gets processed in similar ways, you know?
And you get a girl tossing the salad. Why does it taste like soy sauce?
You see, I've fallen away from soy sauce and started into the fish sauce lifestyle. Just fish sauce on everything. Kind of just rocks.
I feel like it'd be hard to do a fish sauce enema.
It probably would.
It's too thick.
It's not that thick.
It's pretty
liquid.
viscous. I'm also not sure it would come out very well.
I don't know, I put fish sauce and chili oil on about everything that I eat. And it rocks every time. It's also
how do you feel about fish sauce on apples?
That probably is passable, but still kind of whack and conceptual situation. Like
Gordon Ramsay said, experimentation is the essence of good food.
On the other hand, I've got to buck back considerably on butter on apples. That was an entirely whack conversation. I don't support it at all.
So you're anti-butter on apples?
I'm anti-butter, period. Butter is one of the most dramatically overrated things that exists.
But what if you put fish sauce on it?
It probably would suck.
Yeah, I'm gonna be with you on this. That probably would suck.
That doesn't seem like a good flavor profile at all. I'm gonna have to go ahead and say that rice noodles are far better than any other variety of noodles, though.
Rice noodles are pretty good.
Rice noodles rock. You can do so much shit with them. It's like rice noodles, egg noodles, maybe glass noodles, and then regular old Italian flour noodles. It's just like, no, they just suck in comparison.
I feel like there's a lot of kinds of like fucking Chinese and Japanese noodle that I've definitely never had, so I don't feel like I'm qualified to speak on noodle
Yeah, I'm
power
probably
rankings.
not qualified, but I still think that the majority of any kind of Asian and Southeast Asian noodles I've had have completely surpassed any kind of Italian.
Oh yeah.
They're just better. They
so
figured
many,
out much more.
There's so many kinds of fucking crazy Chinese noodles. They're probably fucking badass.
They just did it better, and it's not a question. And Italian people are just fucking sobbing because they're like, oh, we got out-noodled.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Mario.
As a non-white Slavic man, I can safely say that I'm racist against non-white Italian men.
I think that's very fair.
I've said before in the Stepmania community, there was one guy who was Italian, and like every single time he posted on the forums, the first response would always be somebody quoting him and just being like, "Shut the fuck up and make me some spaghetti."
Italians are subhuman. That's just the way it is. We're misplacing all of our racism against blacks and Hispanics and refusing to be racist against the true degenerates of Italians.
Nowadays, I feel like when I started going on Statmania forums and seeing that, I feel like that was the first time I saw people just really be racist against Italians all the time.
Good for them.
We don't really have them here, so
fuck Italians. They're bad people.
Dude, fucking when I was a kid, my dad had a friend who's Polish. His last name's Brakowski. And fucking his nickname that everyone, so his actual name was Tim, but there's a like up in the part of the state where we would go hunting, there was another person whose name was Tim, so they couldn't call them both Tim, so everybody called him fucking Polak. I remember I was like 6. I had like no idea what the fuck that meant. It's just funny to look back at.
Yeah, that's when talking about the Michigan home that my grandma had. There's literally a street there called Polak Lane.
Like everybody who lives here is German. They love to fucking talk shit about Polish people.
But Polish people just don't give a shit is the funniest thing. Eastern Europeans are one of the wildest breeds of humans that exist, I feel like. And it's completely underreported, underrepresented.
Poles aren't East European.
I mean, yeah, they kind of are.
Can't really white people are talking about the different types of white people.
I mean, they're like, what is more east than Poland other than just Russia, Lithuania, and shit, and Ukraine?
I kind of think of like everything east of Poland as being East European.
I mean, everything east of Poland is Russia.
Yeah,
right?
Poland is
pretty much
directly connecting to that Russia.
I mean, Eastern
Poland
European
was
is
part
like
of
the Balkans.
Poland was part of the Iron Curtain, so it's like,
yeah.
I don't know if it's easy to classify it as anything other than Eastern Europe. I mean, also, but just with like language and culture and shit too.
I'm talking about in spirit, are they Slavs or are they white people? I don't think of Poles as being Slavs.
Fair.
Oh yeah, there's like Belarus and Lithuania and all that shit.
As a man who is truly Slavic, and my family has been cut off from me during the Cold War, when my mother visited Russia, and the KGB said, "Fuck off! You can't talk to your family."
Yeah, Poles are not Slavs, so I think of them as being West European.
Poland's like not even a real country, honestly.
Yeah, Poland. Like, let's dispense with that reality that Poland is real.
Look, let's just be real. Let's just say what we're all thinking. Poland is the European Israel. It was just invented after a war.
If Chopin wasn't born there, would anybody give a fuck about Poland or remember it exists? Probably not. Alright, actually, Polish dogs are pretty good.
So happy.
Polish sausage.
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
Yep. That's all I've got to say
It's
about
going to
Poland
be
is
a-
Polish sausage.
Polish sausage is
Very high
actually
quality.
pretty A1.
Absolutely.
But I didn't think about that until after I said it. Like a lot of time around here, Polish sausage will be like fucking bratwurst, where it's like you just get it on a bun or whatever. So there's a bunch of people here who just call Polish sausage Polish dogs.
Hello.
I don't know if that's a thing anywhere else.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's like a common term anywhere else. But it doesn't matter.
I mean, at the grocery here we have.
You knew what I meant.
Italian sausage, we have bratwurst, and we have Polish sausages. And among them, Polish, far and away the best.
I like
Oh,
brats more than
bratwurst.
Polish sausages.
I like bratwurst
but
a lot, but Italian sausages are easily the worst, unless it's
Italian
spicy Italian.
sausage. Yeah, it sucks unless it's spicy.
Unless you're like using it as a taco filling. Get the fuck out of here. You have just been completely outclassed by Eastern Europeans.
Nothing like a good brat.
Brats rule. A beer brat, man. Like, there's just truly nothing that compares with it. And then there's
We had
people who are
some
like,
last
no,
night.
it doesn't matter if you put beer in it. It's like, it absolutely
matters.
does. It matters so hard.
Yeah, it definitely matters. Yeah, we had
It's
some.
not close.
We get the legit ones from the fucking Polina market in the city, and it's the best brats we've ever had. Literally, they're so good that getting bratwurst from anywhere else is like almost inedible.
I've got Publix has pretty good sausages of any variety, but I've also got a German deli in the like industrial district basically. And they have some of the most fantastic sausages that I've ever tasted. But they also have like lunch, and you can just get like a ham hock there, and it's so fucking good. But you don't expect that because I'm on the Gulf Coast of Naples. But you just roll in there, and it's like elite ass food. It rocks so hard. Ugh.
This tweet was great. If people didn't see this.
A banger. I'm putting this in my bookmarks.
For certain. An all-timer.
Speaking of Kojima memes, this one's also quite good.
Man, the fucking skull-face speech in that Jeep is just... Fuck, man.
It's one of the worst scenes ever made in a video game, but is also one of the funniest.
Yeah.
It's a 10.
It's like, it could have been one of the best games that's ever happened, and then you just hit that fucking, like, 30-minute speech, and you're just like, I want to kill myself, for real.
I couldn't stop laughing. Sins of the Father comes on at random.
Because it's such a fucking fantastic game. And then they hit you with that bullshit. And you're just like, well, fuck, man.
I remember watching that on Saber's stream, and then I remember laughing when the fucking music just randomly starts playing.
I mean, I just remember playing it after like 30 hours of gameplay and just being like, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I want to kill myself.
You're feeling Kojima's spite.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're part of the problem about why he had to make 5 of these fucking games.
Absolutely. And then about Death Stranding, and I was like, I'm a trucker.
Death Stranding, all Kojima games are overrated.
I don't know about that one, Scoop.
This post isn't someplace.
MGS5 is... people hate it a lot because...
Because it's not a Metal Gear game?
Well, it's not even that. It's just they cut it off so early before it actually finished as a plot line.
The last quarter of the game is so insanely padded.
Yeah, it's so bad. Just like do the same mission 6 times over. And that's literal. They're just like do the same mission again.
So, like, I'm not
for
even
another
close to
plot
being
point
done
or
with this
whatever,
game.
and then
And
they
it could be
are
if I
finally
wanna
like
cheese it,
do the
but
same
to
mission
beat the
again,
final
just for
Legion guy,
completion
there's no way.
on a hard
It's
mode or
gonna take
whatever.
so much longer than I thought. But
Like in a
making
vacuum,
progress.
they're fun, but
Mostly
by that
through
point, you
speed,
just want to be done.
but I'm making
Yeah, by
progress.
that point, you're like, I've done this mission twice over already. Like, come on.